To all the young people out there are certain steps that must be taken to set yourself up for the future. If you want to be financially independent, one of those steps is building your credit. Your age might just be a number, but your credit score definitely isn't. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to build your credit in your teens and early 20s. I'm going to be going over some of the mistakes I've made and what I could tell you from my experience. Step number one is going to be having a cushion. What I mean by cushion is having some sort of income. This could be a part-time job where you're only just working a few hours a week, but still you have some kind of income coming in. You have some money saved up, and it's just kind of sitting maybe under your mattress or in a baggie. If you're not going the entrepreneurial route, you're going to want to get a part-time job. Just have that income coming in, just in case of an emergency. Step number two, you're going to want to open up a checking and savings account. If you're not of age, you're going to want to sign that with a parent. That's not a big deal whatsoever, but definitely open up those accounts at your local bank, whatever bank you want to use. Another big tip for increasing your credit is smashing that like button. Very important, very important. That will build your credit tremendously. If you have some money saved up or some income coming in, please put that into those accounts, spread it up a little bit, put a little in checking, put a little in savings. It will just build up a relationship with the bank that you're in. Step number three, just because you have some money coming in does not mean that you already have an established credit. You still have zero credit. So what you're going to do is get a secured credit card. So before I got my first legit line of credit, I got 2 secured credit cards. And you can get these at your bank. You can apply online, just look up secured credit cards. And what it is essentially a line of credit in exchange for money. So my first 2 secured credit cards were both $200 each, and you essentially give the credit card company $200 and they'll give you a $200 line of credit. This is a fantastic way to build up some credit history because you can have the absolute worst credit or zero credit and still be approved for this card because you're giving them money up front. One little tip, I definitely recommend that you don't get a secured credit card with an annual fee. It's just an absolute unnecessary expense and it could really add up over time. Let's say the annual fee is $40 and over 10 years of using that card, that's $400 that you did not have to spend. So try to find one without an annual fee. After you get your secured credit cards, you're going to start tracking your credit on a site like creditkarma.com. That's the one I use. Link is in the description. I don't get any credit for it. It's not an affiliate link. I just recommend using creditkarma.com. There's also the app for the phone, Credit Karma, and you can also track it there. What I liked about Credit Karma was that after I used my secured cards for a while, they started recommending cards to me. And what you want to do is make sure that when they recommend a non-secured card to you, which is a legit line of credit, that your approval odds are good. What happens is every time that you go to apply for a credit card, there'll be a hard inquiry on your credit report, and that could stay on your credit report for up to 2 years. And if you do a lot of those, it's not very good. You don't want to do too many of them. So make sure that when it says what your approval ratings are on the card that Credit Karma is recommending, that it says good. Once it finally did say good, and it said that after about 6 months of using my secured cards, I then went ahead and applied and I was instantly approved. Then I got my first legit line of credit and I continue to use that card and will continue to build up my credit as we speak. Just because you might have a line of credit of a few $100s does not mean you should just liberally spend that money. You should be careful. Make sure that you have that money ready in hand, cash, before you even use that card. I don't buy anything on credit unless I know I could pay for that sevenfold. And chances are, if there's any little small penalties on your credit report, you could probably dispute them. Just a matter of a phone call or an inquiry, and you could probably get rid of them. If you're watching this video, you're still young, and it does not matter. Things go away, and they won't affect you for life. Go out there, build that credit. If you enjoyed this video, if you got something out of it, please smash that like button. And if you'd like to see more videos just like this, hit that subscribe button and hit that little notification bell so that we're notified every time I get a new video. See you in the next one.